Dacia released not long ago the second generation Spring. I own the first generation for 2 years already, and at times I'm not sure if I should congratulate myself or feel like an idiot. So I'm curious, how does the new one feel? But before I can go do that, let me first summarize the one I have right here. Many voices are criticizing and even mocking it for things it actually doesn't do or supposed to be. Complaining, for example, for things such as not being fast on the open roads is completely missing the point this car is trying to make. So I would say, let's clarify from the beginning what this car is not going to be for you.
Dacia is not about incredible performance, state-of-the-art technology or luxury. No, you have other car brands for that. This one in particular is also not about take me anywhere, anytime and anyhow you like. Say you want to go far. You can. You just have to plan a lot of stops to charge it. Say you want to reach places other cars cannot. You can. It has good ground clearance, but it's not an off-roader. And say you want to take 4 adults. You can. You just have to sacrifice some comfort. Also, Euro NCAP is not rating it with more than 1 star for safety, and despite everything I mentioned, it's also not that cheap.
I don't want to say it's expensive either, because you will find nothing like it at this price range. What I mean is not cheap for what it is. Imagine what I could have bought on the used market for almost 20,000 euro, the price of this car if it wasn't for the government incentive program. Okay, now that we have clarified this point, what is it then? Well, it might not be fast in a straight line, but I bet it's as fast as any other car on earth in everyday city traffic. And it might not handle like a sports car on the open roads, but I bet none of those will match its ride comfort at low city speeds either. This is a cool, small, practical and very comfortable city car, which will do the job at very low running costs. So no need to be embarrassed any longer if your neighbors see you driving one. This Dacia promises to be an almost completely worry-free ownership. It costs close to nothing to run and service. Tires are cheap, brakes are cheap, as for the rest, all you need is washing fluid and electricity. And if you own a PV system like I do at home, even electricity is for free. But it gets even better. This car gives me the peace of mind I so badly need to be able to focus on important things in my life. I simply care not if I scratch or dent it. I never worry about fuel prices, and I never have to stay in line at the petrol station to fill it up. As I mentioned, with this one I own both the pump and the refinery at home, and for that I love this car. So then it looks like a very good deal, doesn't it? Well, I guess you know better than I do. Every story has a downside, and this one is no exception. The ugly shows up only when you start living with it. But more on the second part of this video. Until then, don't forget to like and subscribe. And see you later.